Hello everyone. Today I am going to start series of API testing. In this series I will cover what is API, what are the types of API testing, why we need to do API testing, and I will also show you in next video how we can send request and get response from Postman. I will also show you through the how we can do API testing using Selenium in C#. So in today's video I will show you what is API, why we need to do API testing, what are the benefits of it. So let's get started with what is API testing. First, API stand for Application Programming Interface, which is act as an interface between two different applications so that they can communicate and exchange data with each other. In other words, you can say that API is a messenger that delivers your request to the provider that you are requesting it from and then responds back to you. In this photo, you can see that in web application we are browsing something, we are requesting something, it goes through the internet and API get that request. After getting request, API will fetch your response according to your response from web service or database and get back to you as a response. For example, in e-commerce website, you can see that like when everyone using that e-commerce website like eBay, Alibaba, Amazon. So when you will go for shopping on online shopping, then you will get that you need to log in into that. Then there is option for login. Either you can provide your all detail, you can register your account there, or you can log in with, there is option for Facebook, you can log in with Facebook, and you can log in with Google and Apple. So I will take that Google example. So when you click on that login with Google, then there is one pop-up button will come up, and then you just need to provide your login credential, your Gmail credential, and then you will get login into your e-commerce website, and then you can shopping. And it, like you can see that eBay and Gmail both are different language, or both are different application. So for in real environment, like in India we call namaste, in China we call ni hao, but in Hindi people cannot understand the language of Chinese people, so they are using a common language, that is English. So here in API, in the case of API, the same thing, API act as a mediator between two applications for exchanging the data. So this is API. Now we'll see that why we need to do API testing. So in API testing is a software testing type that validate your application programming interface. The purpose of API testing is to check the functionality, reliability, performance, and security of your application programming interface. So what are the common bugs we normally find during API testing? The first is like we'll verify if the API doesn't return any response based on the input request. We'll see that return response, we will check the return response as per request or not. We'll verify that API whether it triggers something other event or not. We'll check that API whether it is updating any data structure. We'll check that delay in API response time, and we'll also check that API data is structured or not. So these are the common bugs we'll normally found in that during API testing. So what are the benefits of it? So it is easy of access, cost effective, It gives better protection, time effective, and language independent. It means like when someone doesn't know about any programming language, they can also do API testing. It also gives better coverage. We'll see now we'll see that types of API testing. First, unit testing. This it will check the functionality of individual app operation. Functional testing. This kind of testing includes parameters in XML or JSON payload. In addition, it helps provide a response code within just a millisecond. In load testing, it helps to check the actual performance, and at the same time it also evaluates how much traffic the system can be handled without any difficulties. Security testing. It displays the type of authentication which is in need and check whether the sensitive data is encrypted over the HTTP or not. Penetration testing. This is another popular type of testing which helps you to search vulnerability of an application from hackers. Now we'll see that API testing methodology. First we'll take that test framework, then test specification development, then API specification review, and then test case execution and reporting. After that, test case development. Now we'll talk about SOAP and REST API. SOAP stands for Simple Object Access Protocol. It's a standard protocol defined by the W3 standard for sending and receiving web service requests and responses. The biggest advantage of using SOAP web service is its own security, because it sends the request in the form of envelope. So in this example, you can see that I want to get information about a student whose roll number is 7. So here you can see that the request sent in the form of envelope and get the output in the form of XML service response. Here you can see that response. Now we will talk about REST API. REST stands for Representational State Transfer. Is an architecture. The applications which follow this architecture are referred to as RESTful. Unlike a SOAP which targets the action, REST concerns more on the resource. REST locates the resources by using URL, and it depends on the type of transport protocol for the action to the perform on the resource. In the same example, I want to get information of a student whose roll number is 7. So here you can see that the request sent in the form of URL. You just need to change that HTTP method, and you will get that response in the form of XML. Now we will see that HTTP methods. What are the common HTTP methods we normally use during API testing? The GET method, used for read. The POST method, used to create new resource. And the PUT method, used to update an existing resource or create a new resource. Delete is used for remove the resource. Now we will see that what are the tools available in market for API testing. We have Catalan Studio, SOAP UI, Postman, Transyntax, Tuska, that is used for API testing as well, and API JE. So in Catalan Studio, you can see that it is useful for API, web, mobile, and desktop application. SOAP and Postman is only for API testing, and the Transyntax, this is used for API, web, and mobile applications, and APGE only for API testing. So everyone is easy to set up and use. so you can choose the tools according to your requirements. So for today's session, that's it. Thank you. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe my channel. We'll see you soon. Bye.